I just helped this creator, this creator, this creator, and this creator all get over 10,000 followers in just a 24-hour period. And if you implement everything I share with you in this video, the same exact thing can happen to you, because the only thing that you need to change is the length of content you're creating, the type of content you're creating, and two other things I'm going to share with you towards the end of this video. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to go quicker on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms. In addition to that, I just created a free TikTok growth course. You can get it at the pinned comment below. It's going to share with you things like the best time to post on TikTok, the best hashtags to use, and even exactly how the algorithm works. What are you waiting for? It's literally 100% free. Just go to that pinned comment below, get it right now. The first thing I need to make sure that you're doing is you're not getting stuck in the middle when it comes to your length with TikTok content right now. What do I mean by stuck in the middle? Your content needs to either, one, be really short, but never less than 5 seconds, or it needs to be over 1 minute long. And ideally, I would recommend that you're creating content that's over 1 minute long, because if you want to get views right now, 1 minute content is the way to do it, or 2 minute content, or 3 minute content. It really doesn't matter so long as you're paying attention to how long the other posts are within your niche that are actually doing well, because it might be only short form content that works or long form content, because like I said, they both work, but the most important thing is that you make sure that you're adapting to whatever length content is working best in your niche. And the only way for you to be able to figure this out is to do a search. You need to do a search for whatever you're going to be posting about, and then from there, see how long the other videos are. If the other videos are 1 minute, 1 minute 30 seconds, 2 minutes long, well then why would you make a 10-second video? Why would you make a 20-second video? Why would you make any video less than 1 minute long? Because it's just simply not going to get reach on TikTok, because the TikTok algorithm cares about one thing: how much time people spend on TikTok. And why do they care about that? Because that's how TikTok makes the most money. So what do you need to make sure that you're doing? Uploading content that is similar to the length that your competitors are uploading, and possibly a little bit longer, because one of the easiest ways for your content to get pushed over other people's content is to make sure that people spend more time watching your content. The easiest hack to do this is to increase the length of your content, but that's not the only thing you need to make sure that you're doing. You also need to make sure that you're adapting to different post types on TikTok. There are really only two types of posts that you could do. You could do video content, or you could do photo carousels. And TikTok is now pushing carousels like absolutely crazy, but they need to hit 3 criteria. The first criteria is you need to make sure that you're using at least 3 high quality images. The second is that there needs to be storytelling, and you need to be optimizing for people getting to the last slide on the carousel. And then the third thing you need to be doing is making sure that your description has at least 200 words and it is very easily spaced out. If you just put a blob description, nobody's going to read it. But if you space it out with some storytelling, you have a good hook, you have the meat, and then a call to action, guess what ends up happening? People end up reading that, they end up swiping all the way through, and boom, you're gonna get more reach on TikTok. In fact, creators that upload photos right now are growing way quicker than creators that don't, because 1, you can spend less time creating content, and 2, TikTok needs to push that content out to prove to people that they should be making content like that. On top of that, you need to make sure that you're actually creating the content that TikTok is recommending to people that watch content on the niche that you're creating. But before I share with you how to do that, I need to make sure that you're not making 2 fatal mistakes. The first one is uploading content less than 5 seconds long. TikTok literally will not push out this content, and they definitely won't push out your content if you have a watermark in it. And guess what? They're getting more and more strict with this, and they're getting more and more strict with reposting content. So if you upload content to TikTok, please make sure it's either very, very manipulated or it's completely original content. The second thing is you need to make sure that you never create a post on TikTok that you're trying to recreate the wheel. In fact, you should never be recreating the wheel. You should be standing on the shoulders of giants and making things better. What do I mean by this? You need to be using TikTok's 2 latest features. The first one is going to be the Search Creators Insight tool. The second is going to be the Inspiration tab. Let's start with the Inspiration tab. Essentially, what you're going to be able to do here is go into Creator Tools, go under Inspiration, and you're going to be able to see trending creators in your niche, trending posts in your niche, and you'll even be able to filter for different niches to see what kind of content's trending within them. This is where you're going to be able to find what hashtags work best, what sounds work best, what lengths work best, and ultimately what topics of content are working best right now for your specific niche. Now, when it comes to the Creator Search Insights tool, all you need to do is do a search for that on TikTok. You're gonna see it show up, and from here, you're gonna be able to type in different search terms to be able to see what search terms people are searching for on TikTok and whether or not those search terms are growing in popularity. In addition to that, there are content gaps in here, What you need to be paying attention to is what are a lot of people searching for, but there's not that much content on. And that's going to be a content gap. And if you make content on that, be it photos or be it a video, you're going to skyrocket. And I mean skyrocket the amount of followers that you're getting. And now for the two most important things you can do if you want to grow on TikTok right now. The first one is that you need to make sure that you're not being too original, because that's not how the TikTok algorithm works. The way that the TikTok algorithm works is somebody logs onto TikTok, aka your ideal viewer. They watch something on TikTok, and then the next time they come on TikTok, or as they keep scrolling, TikTok continues to recommend them content based off of what they've watched before in the past. AKA, the algorithm is based off of past watch history. So how do you insert yourself into that? You need to make sure you're not being original. You need to look at what other creators are doing within your niche, and you need to do it better. And this is what I mean when I said stand on the shoulder of giants. What I mean by that is you need to take what is already working in your niche, what is getting views in your niche, and make it better. Do it quicker, do it better. Do it with more insights. I'm sure that you look at your competitors' posts and say, man, I could do better than that, or my posts are better than that. Well, your posts probably aren't better than that, because if they were, TikTok would be pushing out your content, because TikTok is a true meritocracy. Whoever makes the best content that keeps the audience on the platform for as long as possible is going to get rewarded with all the followers. But in order to get followers, you need to make sure that you're adding a call to action into your content. You need to be giving people a reason to follow you on TikTok, because otherwise, they're not going to follow you because they don't have to. People know on TikTok that what they engage with is what they get shown. So they don't necessarily have to follow you, which is why you need to be telling people why they need to follow you. And ideally, you want to be doing this in a way that confirms their identity, because humans don't like to go against what they identify as. And that's exactly why at the beginning of this video, I told you to smash that subscribe button if you wanted to grow quicker on TikTok, because I know you want to grow quicker on TikTok because you're watching a video about how to get 10,000 followers on TikTok. And if you want to get followers way quicker than you could have ever imagined, I personally want to help you. In fact, I want to look at your account, tell you everything you should post, what hashtags you should be using, even what time you should be posting, to guarantee that you get more followers in the next 30 days. It's the same thing that this creator did, this creator did, and this creator did. And if you want to work together to get the same type of results, well, please keep watching this video, because I've got a special offer for you. I can only personally work with so many people. So if you're serious about growing on TikTok, you're going to want to watch this. The opportunity to grow on TikTok and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last for forever. And the only two things holding you back from getting the followers that you deserve right now on TikTok and the followers that you want is, one, you haven't implemented the steps that I share with you in this video to help you get more followers, and two, you haven't gotten into my TikTok mentorship program yet, where I literally am going to guarantee that I help you get more followers in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. And the way that this works is I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use to guarantee that you get more followers in the next 30 days. If that sounds interesting, then please go to the link in the description below and get signed up right now. The average person that's gone through this program has gained over 50,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 6,500 followers if they implemented everything that I share with them. And since you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume that you're above average. So the odds of you gaining over 50,000 followers is probably quite high. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is going to help you get more results faster and easier. If you're struggling right now to grow on TikTok, you need to get into this, because every single day that you wait, it's only going to get harder to grow. So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're going to get more followers on TikTok, or you're going to get your money back. In fact, this creator just went through this program and gained over 10 million followers. This creator over 14 million, and this creator over 16 million. And I want you to be my next success story. So please stop procrastinating, invest in yourself now, and get the TikTok followers that ultimately you deserve. Or I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.